Asus ROG Phone 5's review. The ultimate smartphone for gamers is a flagship phone you'll want to buy. The Asus ROG Phone 5 is one of the most interesting launches in early 2022. The gaming smartphone proves itself to be a very good flagship phone for a larger audience as well. Gaming smartphones are generally a niche product and mostly deemed impractical for the everyday user. Asus ROG Phone is one of the most popular gaming smartphones. While the Republic of Gamers tag is enough to make the smartphone popular among the gaming community, Asus has, over the years, made improvements that have established the ROG Phone one of the most sought-after smartphones overall, not just a gaming device. The company's latest ROG Phone 5 aims to take that forward to the next level, but will it? The Asus ROG Phone 5, along with the ROG Phone 5 Pro, were launched in India last month. The vanilla ROG Phone 5 has been launched at a price of 49,999 rupees for the base 8GB RAM plus 128GB storage variant and 57,999 rupees for the 12GB RAM plus 256GB storage variant. There is an ROG Phone 5 Pro, which is priced at 79,999 rupees for the sole 18GB RAM plus 512GB internal storage. Now, these prices may seem too high for many, but trust me, and read this review to find out. When I say this, you will get quite a lot for this price. Now we got the vanilla Asus ROG Phone 5's base variant, 8GB RAM plus 128GB storage. For our review and in this article, I will tell you what I liked about the phone, what I didn't, and if you should spend your money on the Asus ROG Phone 5's. Design. I think design is one of the many topics that needs to be talked about the most here. The design on the Asus ROG Phone 5 is nothing short of radical, yet subtle in its own way. The smartphone will, most definitely, catch people's attention almost always. It is a little big in size, but if you like big phones, nothing will be as noticeable as this, except ROG Phone 5 Pro and maybe the folding phones in the market. The smartphone has a display with no notch or hole punch. There is a slight chin, or rather forehead, on the top to house the front camera and other sensors, and a proportionate chin on the bottom to keep the aesthetics in check. The display is flat and doesn't curve on any of the sides, since gaming on a curved screen can get annoying. While there is nothing special on the front, it is the side rails and back panel where things get interesting. The back panel of the Asus ROG Phone 5 has a glossy finish with a Republic of Gamers, established 2006, badge along with a 5, that represents the ROG Phone 5 series. There is an RGB ROG logo on the back panel that lights up and can be customized. Users can pick the color, light changing pattern, and more. The back panel also has these accents and panels in the design that give the smartphone a more aggressive appearance. There are other design bits on the smartphone that do not leave any doubt towards the smartphone's gaming-centric looks. These include a red-colored SIM eject tray. There are air triggers on the smartphone's frame on the right side that can be mapped for sensitivity and type, button or slider, from the Armoury Crate app. The Asus ROG Phone 5 also comes with two USB Type-C ports, one on the bottom, a little towards the right and another on the left side of the phone, in order to allow gaming while charging the device. The Asus ROG Phone 5 also comes with a 3.5mm headphone jack, and there are a bunch of antenna lines that make it very clear that the smartphone will have no issues with connectivity. The level of detail and aggressive designing can hardly get any better. Display. Coming to the display, it is immersive to say the least. The 144Hz refresh rate, paired with a 360Hz touch response rate, just feels slick. Now, you will feel the high refresh rate in content that supports up to 144Hz even if you are coming from a 120Hz display. The Asus ROG Phone 5's display is super bright and playing games or using the smartphone in bright sunny outdoors is not an issue. The touch response rate clearly helps while gaming and users can adjust the refresh rate according to their usage. The smartphone has an automatic mode, and options to select between 60 Hz, 120 Hz, and 144 Hz. The smartphone also has a feature that forces apps to run on a higher refresh rate. Of course, the Samsung display with a 2448 by 1080 resolution and 144 Hz refresh rate is made for gaming. However, even during normal usage, the Asus ROG Phone 5 feels super smooth and slick. It may not be the best in terms of the quality of panel used, but it is a rather vivid display. Even watching movies or YouTube videos on the Asus ROG Phone 5 was very nice, especially with the smartphone's loudspeakers. Performance and battery. Performance is where the Asus ROG Phone 5 may feel like an overkill. This, after reviewing the base 8GB RAM plus 128GB storage variant, let alone the ROG Phone 5 Pro. This smartphone is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 Plus chipset paired with 8GB of RAM and an Adreno 660 GPU. Users can speed up the processor and GPU, and optimize the RAM when they are playing games. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 on the Asus ROG Phone 5 can be clocked at up to 3 GHz frequency, which makes the fans run faster in order for smoother performance. Since this is made for running high graphics games, there is no doubt that loading speeds and smoothness is super fast. There is an Armoury Crate app that helps with all the customizations on the Asus ROG Phone, including the RGB logo that was mentioned above. In the Armoury Crate, Asus ROG Phone users can select modes that the ROG Phone 5 runs in, according to users' requirement. There is an ultra-durable mode which saves battery. Here, the processor runs at a slower speed, the UI uses less RAM, and several features like hyperfusion, extra strong Wi-Fi, and more switch off. There is a fourth advanced mode that is suitable for all kinds of users including gamers. Users can also edit these and set things like CPU, GPU and RAM performance, thermal limit, and more. The smartphone is full of customizations. During gaming, users can speed up the processor and optimize RAM with the click of a button, and can see live stats like phone temperature, GPU, CPU usage, frame rate, and more. All of this customization is done through the Armoury Crate on the Asus ROG Phone 5. Battery on the Asus ROG Phone 5 is also quite advanced. It is a 6000 mAh unit split in two parts. The battery on the Asus ROG Phone 5 supports up to 65W fast charging. There are two USB Type-C ports, which can both be used simultaneously to charge the smartphone as well. Despite the plethora of features on the smartphone, the battery backup is decent and we were able to squeeze out about a day despite 2-3 hours of gaming every day. In terms of battery also, the Asus ROG Phone 5 offers a lot of features and customizations. Users can limit battery usage for apps that are not used frequently. Further, users can set the charging limit on their Asus ROG Phone 5 to between 80%, 90%, and 100%. There is also a feature that allows them to see how they are treating their battery in terms of charging in a usage chart. The most interesting battery feature, however, is the bypass mode. What this does is that if you are plugged into the charger, you can turn on bypass mode and the smartphone will be powered by the electricity, saving you battery and preventing heat up at the same time. Camera. The camera on the Asus ROG Phone 5 is a triple rear camera setup that includes a primary 64-megapixel Sony IMX686 shooter, a 13-megapixel ultra-wide-angle camera, and a 5-megapixel macro shooter. The camera was better than what I expected from a gaming phone, but it is still not the best. The images indoors are rather dull in color and the wide-angle shots lack quality as well. The macro lens is also not as accurate and doesn't focus as close as I'd like it to. The front camera on the Asus ROG Phone 5 is also not the best and images are mostly overexposed from the 24-megapixel shooter. Verdict. The Asus ROG Phone 5 is a gaming smartphone, and a very good one at that. The amount of customizations this smartphone has on offer just takes a while to wrap your head around, but all in favor of the smartphone's raw performance. It looks super cool and performs as well as a phone can. For gamers, features like air triggers and motion control are a blessing, and the super loud speakers and super slick display make it quite a pleasant smartphone to do your daily tasks as well. The variant we tested costs 49,999 rupees in India, and for that price, the ROG Phone 5 is a great phone not just for gamers, but any buyer looking to try something different from their smartphone.